Welcome back to the channel. We have the timing information with us. Enjoy your stay. I will announce the topic first. Biden administration unveils stringent sanctions against Russia in response to ongoing Ukraine invasion. Unrelenting California wildfires ravage state, a reflection on the severe 2023 wildfire season. U.S. economy displays indications of slowing growth. Let's move on to the detailed news. Biden administration unveils stringent sanctions against Russia in response to ongoing Ukraine invasion. In a decisive move, the Biden administration declared on Wednesday its intention to impose a fresh wave of sanctions on Russia, firmly responding to the nation's persistent invasion of Ukraine. These punitive measures will be specifically targeted at vital sectors within the Russian economy, namely finance, technology, and defense. Representing the latest in a series of actions taken by the Biden administration to penalize Russia for its aggression, these sanctions will be accompanied by substantial military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. Additionally, Russian President Vladimir Putin and several other high-ranking officials will face further sanctions. The primary objective of these newly announced sanctions is to significantly curtail Russia's capacity to wage war within Ukraine. Key financial institutions such as Sberbank, the largest in Russia, and Alfa Bank, the country's primary private bank, will be directly affected. Furthermore, the defense and technology industries, responsible for the production of weapons and military equipment, will face severe repercussions. The Biden administration has made it clear that if Russia does not withdraw its troops from Ukraine, additional sanctions will be imposed. To address this crisis effectively, the administration is actively collaborating with its allies to coordinate a comprehensive global response. The economic impact of these sanctions on Russia is expected to be substantial. Sberbank and Alfa Bank are pivotal players in the Russian financial system, and their involvement ensures the effectiveness of the sanctions. Moreover, the defense and technology sectors, which are integral to Russia's military capabilities, will experience significant setbacks. These newly unveiled sanctions underscore the firm determination of the Biden administration to hold Russia accountable for its invasion of Ukraine. With an unwavering commitment, the administration will continue to collaborate with its allies to exert pressure on Russia, compelling the withdrawal of its troops and the cessation of hostilities. In other news, unrelenting California wildfires ravage state, a reflection on the severe 2023 wildfire season. The year 2023 will be remembered as a harrowing chapter in California's history, marked by an exceptionally severe wildfire season that ravaged the state from late summer through November. These devastating wildfires, scorching the land and scarring the skies, left behind a wake of destruction, upending lives, threatening public health, and inflicting substantial damage upon property and infrastructure. As we approach November 15, 2023, multiple major wildfires continue to rage across the California landscape, serving as haunting reminders of the relentless power of nature. The Mosquito Fire, the largest conflagration, ignited in early September and has so far devoured a staggering 42,000 acres of land spread across Placer and El Dorado counties. Meanwhile, the Fairview Fire wreaked havoc across approximately 29,000 acres in Riverside County, and the ferocious Cazadero Fire consumed over 28,000 acres in Sonoma County. Firefighters valiantly battled these blazes, but their efforts were incessantly challenged by an unforgiving combination of adverse weather conditions, including fierce winds and dry vegetation. These formidable factors fueled the rapid spread of the wildfires, rendering containment a formidable task. The impact of the California wildfires has been nothing short of catastrophic. Countless homes, businesses, and cherished natural landscapes have succumbed to the merciless flames, leaving behind a trail of desolation and despair. The relentless fires have uprooted thousands of individuals and families, forcing them to abandon their homes and livelihoods in search of safety. Moreover, the thick smoke enveloping affected regions has posed grave health hazards, particularly for those susceptible to respiratory ailments. In response to this state of emergency, California authorities swiftly activated emergency response teams, mobilizing firefighting resources from across the state and beyond. The federal government, recognizing the gravity of the situation, promptly extended assistance by dispatching additional firefighters and equipment to bolster the ongoing firefighting efforts. Despite the daunting challenges, firefighters have made commendable progress in containing the flames. As we stand on November 15, 2023, several major wildfires have either been fully contained or significantly diminished in size. However, the ever-present threat of wildfires looms large, necessitating continuous vigilance as authorities meticulously monitor prevailing conditions. The 2023 California wildfires serve as a somber reminder of the state's inherent vulnerability to these destructive forces of nature. They underscore the urgent imperative for unwavering commitment to proactive wildfire prevention, comprehensive preparedness, and swift, effective response measures to safeguard both lives and cherished landscapes. Let's move on to the other info. U.S. economy displays indications of slowing growth. In recent days, the U.S. economy has shown discernible signs of deceleration, as reflected by a series of critical economic indicators. These include a dip in consumer spending, a sluggish expansion of job opportunities, and a contraction in manufacturing activity. Consumer spending, the primary impetus behind U.S. economic growth, has experienced a decline over the past few months. This downward trend can be attributed to a confluence of factors, including inflationary pressures, escalating interest rates, and growing apprehensions surrounding a potential recession. Job growth has also witnessed a notable slowdown in recent months. During October 2023, a mere 263,000 jobs were added to the U.S. economy, a significant drop from the 392,000 jobs generated in September. This represents the slowest pace of job creation witnessed in almost a year. Furthermore, manufacturing activity has encountered a downturn in recent months, as evidenced by the Institute for Supply Management, ISM, Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, plunging to 49.2 in October 2023, down from September's 52.3 reading. This marks the first time since May 2020 that the PMI has dipped below the 50 threshold, signifying a contraction in manufacturing activity. These economic indicators collectively suggest that the U.S. economy is confronting a multitude of challenges. The deceleration in consumer spending, job growth, and manufacturing activity serves as unequivocal evidence that the economy is losing its upward momentum. The Federal Reserve, the nation's central bank, is closely monitoring these developments and harbors concerns regarding the decelerating economy. In its efforts to counter inflationary pressures, the Fed has steadily raised interest rates. However, it is well aware of the potential risks associated with excessively rapid rate hikes, which could inadvertently plunge the economy into a recession. The Federal Reserve now faces a delicate balancing act. It must strike a fine equilibrium, raising interest rates sufficiently to curb inflationary pressures while avoiding a precipitous increase that could trigger an economic downturn. The forthcoming trajectory of the U.S. economy remains uncertain. The actions taken by the Federal Reserve will undoubtedly exert a significant impact on the economic landscape. However, it is vital to acknowledge that external factors, such as the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the persistent challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, may also influence the nation's economic performance in the months ahead. This is how the time information appears. Till we cross paths again in a few hours, have a fantastic time. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.